Hello everyone and welcome back to Hidden Image Limited. I've been asked a question, which is how does Keith Levene get the guitar tone that he uses for careering on the live renditions of it, you know, sort of Old Grey Whistle Test and a few of the bootlegs out there. You'll hear Keith Levene doing this sort of rhythmic strumming, which kind of adds to the rhythmic element of that song. It's a very rhythmic song, to be honest. There's not much melody in it at all. So how he gets it is he's using his Electric Mistress pedal. Now I don't have that. I have a Neo Mistress, but it's a flanger pedal. So if you have a flanger pedal, you could probably sort of recreate it. The Neo Mistress is pretty close to the Electric Mistress. It's the same company, obviously, and it's just a modern rendition of it. It doesn't sound exactly like it, but I find it does the trick usually. And I use, for this sort of tone, I use these sort of settings. And you'll see why. So, the feedback creates the metallic sort of twang, and the rate sort of creates the flanging sort of sound. I don't really know how to describe it. I know I'm not very technical with all this, but if I just play the rhythm of this strumming, which is... and then you add the hand movement, which he goes up and down the neck, just sort of randomly, so... you can see it kind of works, but it's not the best. If you have a flanger pedal though, and you add it to those settings I just showed you, which is sort of right around just after 12 o'clock, possibly 1 o'clock, if you imagine it like an analog clock, and the feedback sort of in between 2 and 3 o'clock. So if I play it now, with an emphasis on the sort of thinner strings, but this guitar's missing an E string at the moment. All of my guitars are missing an E string at the moment. I am pretty bad at snapping them. But you want to make sure that you've got like treble on full, mids almost on full for this tone, so and no reverb. It's a very metallic, sort of industrial sort of tone. He uses the flanger pedal quite a lot actually. If I turn the rate up and the feedback down slightly, you've got sort of thing, and then also if I turn the rate down again and the feedback down again, so if you have a flanger pedal, you'll be able to get all these Levene sort of tones, especially. But yeah, there's not really much more to say. It kind of just bets on having that because you really need the feedback. If I put the feedback on full, I don't think Levene ever did that, but you'll see it just creates sort of metallic sounds. If I put the rate higher, or lower even. Very sort of industrial sounding. Levene never did that. He always used it sort of melodically. So, and there you go. That's all I have to add. I would also suggest using a metal pick, an aluminium pick, if you have, because it just creates more of a metallic sound. I don't know if Levene used one. I've been told he has, but I don't know whether it's true. But if you have one, it helps. So, that's about it for this video. Hopefully I'll be able to upload more recently, or in the coming weeks. But yeah, so thank you for watching, and I hope it was helpful.